Imagine for me, if you will, you have won a mansion in a contest you didn't even enter, and now your brother is missing after going to check out said mansion. You find the mansion, you're shocked. A dark, menacing building looms before you. Great. Could it get any worse? Just mentioning, by the way, it's haunted. A strange man named Egad saves you from the ghost, and essentially straps a vacuum onto your back and sends you back into the mansion. This is Luigi's Mansion. Finally, Mario's little brother is his own character and is the lead in his own game. Luigi was waiting a long time for this, and so were his fans apparently, as the game was fairly successful. Luigi's Mansion was a launch game for the GameCube, so it first appeared at Nintendo Space World 2000 as a tech demo. Basically, it was shown as a huge step up from what the Nintendo 64 was capable of. It's different to be sure, but different isn't always bad. A lot of people dismiss this game because of that, unfortunately. Gameplay-wise, it's not your regular Mario, that's for sure. You can call for Mario and examine things with A, toggle the flashlight with B, and move around with the control stick. Pretty simple stuff. Basically, you explore the mansion while sucking up ghosts with the Poltergust 3000. There are your average colored blob ghosts, which are in most areas, and then there are the boss ghosts. Boss ghosts take the form of humans, mostly, and are generally stationary. It isn't as simple as surprising them with your flashlight. To get a tip on how to vanquish them, you have to examine them through your Game Boy Horror. Most of the time it's waiting for a settled movement before shining your flashlight on them. Clearing a section of the house generally produces the key to the next part. As you progress, you gain power elements for your Poltergust, namely fire, water, and ice. Hitting and or sucking up certain things around the mansion gives you coins, bills, gems, bars, and diamonds, which at the end of the stage is added to your total. I won't tell you why for fear of spoiling a 12-year-old game, but seriously, collect as much as you can. Another optional collecting task in the game is the booze. Early on, Luigi accidentally releases 50 boos, which are hiding throughout the mansion. At the end of each stage, Luigi heads back to the lab and with the professor's help turns the ghosts into paintings. I know, but that's Nintendo for you. This game, for lack of a better word, is awesome. And yet I didn't actually finish it until recently, despite owning it for 11 years. It was only after I beat it that I noticed something. It wasn't that the game was too hard, because it isn't. It wasn't that it was too scary, because it wasn't. I just always seem to stop in the same place. During your first stage, you go down a corridor and suck up two ghosts, Neville and Lydia, both adults. The final ghost in this stage is one who bothers me. You walk into a nursery with a rocking horse, bouncy ball, and a crib. The ghost is a baby by the name of Chauncey, who appears to be the son of Neville and Lydia. As a child, I couldn't figure out why this bothered me so much, enough to stop playing. But something about a baby dying is enough to even creep me out today. It makes me wonder what happened to these people. Luckily, I didn't know Chauncey had siblings when I was younger. Apart from that, though, very fun and lighthearted humor. Nintendo took a horror idea and basically Nintendo-fied it. The atmosphere of the game is perfect. I loved how Luigi might randomly start humming along to the soundtrack, and the hidden rooms within the game. Also, the Hidden Mansion mode was an ingenious idea in terms of replayability. I'll give this game a perfect 10 out of 10. Despite only finishing it recently, this game has become a strong favorite of mine. I fully intend to buy the 3DS Dark Moon game when I have the money. But until then, this review will have to tide me over. I'll definitely review it when I'm done though. Did you like this review? Then like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. This has been Simply Press Start, where gaming is as simple as pressing start.